Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to tell you how I move on and not live in the past. I'm going to tell you my story back then and how I got my depression for quite a long time. I think I got my first depression is when I finished my internship in one of the bank in Jakarta. So I got into this bank, right, and I started my internship. That is the first time I step outside my bubble. I meet new people, I meet a new environment. It's very different experience with me at the college at the time. It's really different. People there are not friendly and they're busy with themselves. They have works to do and they don't have time to guide you. This is not applied to all places, but at the time, unfortunately, I was in that place where people are just, in my opinion, selfish. Okay, they don't really care about a newcomer, and they did try, but they are not giving their 100%. I can feel that. So basically, when I was in my internship, I do some mistakes because I don't know what the right and the wrong things. You see, I'm from a small town and I moved to a big city, and there's a differences in culture and in everything. So it's kind of confusing for me at the time what to do, what not to do, and I do make mistakes. But the thing is, how they react at my mistakes is a bit too much. And at the time, I think they are just mean to me, because never in my life people reacted that much on mistakes. And they have to yell at me and even want to cut me out from the internship. It's really that much, and I was questioning about myself, like, is that really that bad? Because I think my mistake is not that big of a deal. It's just a silly mistakes, but how they react seems like a big mistakes. Again, I won't go through the detail about what's happening back then because it's already in the past anyway. And after I finished my dreadful internship, I start to work, right? I met this one girl, two girls that seems really nice and they're friendly, and I thought at the time they were a friend. So I see my coworkers as a friend at the time, and I just tell them everything about me, and surprise, surprise, after that day, there are some rumors floating around me, there's gossips about me, and yeah, I learned the hard way that coworkers is not always a friend. I mean, of course, there will be some coworkers that can be considered as a friend, but just to be cautious, don't open up about you to anyone at the workplace. And after that, I got another job, right? I'm in a place where there's one people that really hated me so much. I don't know why. I don't want to go to the detail again, but I said something that upset him, but I think what I say is not that harsh. But he seems like hated me so much. He don't want to help me in any way because I'm a newcomer, right? So there's a lot of things that I have to learn and I don't know a single things. But he hated me so much that he spread rumors, and he also tell his coworkers to not help me in any way, and resulting me to have to learn things by myself. And it's kind of sad for me because I thought everyone is a nice person. You see, I live in a bubble that where people are seems nice to me, and when I step outside the bubble and meet a really new environment, there are mean people. They will do anything to execute you, if you know what I mean. So about depression, because my expectation of life doesn't meet with what I think of, the thing that I expect, like life will be beautiful with nice people, but turn out it's not. That's the point where I start to have symptoms of depression. I start to have a lot of regrets. I always play this kind of scenario, like I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that, maybe I can do this thing instead of this. Yeah, overall it's a regret, right? It's keep playing in my mind, and I start to realizing it now that I don't live my current life, but I live in the past. Every day, every time I woke up, the first thing that in my mind is regrets. Like, why I put myself into this kind of situation? Why did I go to the internship at the first place? Why do I bother looking for a job if I know this will give me depression? It's kept playing in my mind for years. There are lots of regrets. There is a lot of sadness. I come to my realization about me living in the past when I start my medication. Like 2 years ago, I start to take my medication and I start to talk to my doctor. At the time, my doctor told me that I don't think clearly, you know, I live in my past. And it suddenly come into my mind like, yeah, I do live in my past. I don't live in my current life. There's only regrets in my mind and sadness. So how I overcome this regrets and sadness and start to live my current life? One thing that I do, and I always try to do, even though sometimes I forget, is be grateful. Be grateful that I'm out of that situation now. There's no more drama, no more working in the wrong places with the wrong people. I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with that kind of situation again. That's what I'm trying to say. And try to accept there is things called past, current, and the future. You can't change the past, but you can live your current life and do better for your future. So that's what I'm focused on now, is living my current life and planning good things for my future, and learn from my past to avoid people that will take your happiness from you. By the way, I am sorry if I kind of look sad in this video, because it's really hard for me to make this video because I have to open up my wound. I hope that you can take 1 or 2 things from my video. So yeah, be grateful. The past is the past. Learn from it and live your current life and plan for a better future. So yeah, thank you for watching and bye bye.